Well, we're back again, and it's your boy Lo, and you are listening to Lo. Remember what I said once, I'm going to say it again. 2 ears, 1 mouth. Because you never know what you might miss when you're listening to Lo. And coming back with a new episode, coming to you strong and live. Guard it, protect it, prevent it. Interesting. My quote of the day is, don't let your guard down. Keep your guard up at all times. But you cannot let that guard come down because you might end up with a frown. It's that simple. Because the biggest thing is doing things with integrity. Here's what they say about integrity. When you do things with integrity, you'll never stand alone. When you don't have integrity, no one will have your back. I always ask my guys, who got my back? And so far, every last one said, I got your back. So that's why I don't have to worry about my guard being down, because I know my guard always going to be up because I'm doing everything with integrity. Here's what it said in 1 Corinthians chapter 16:13 said, be on guard, stand firm in the faith, be courageous, be strong. That mindset right there is a mindset definitely of greatness. Because when all said and done, nothing can tear you down. A hurricane can come through strong. A person can get out there and talk about you over and over and over. They can hate on you, right? They can just really try to bring you down. But once again, when a house is built on a foundation of integrity, a hurricane might knock off a little paint. A person trying to bring you down might knock off a little paint. But the foundation stands strong because you did it and you built it with integrity. Interesting. There's so much to that, guys. So much to that. It's so much to that Apostle Paul packs into his warning to the church of the Corinthians. Here's what he said. In his final words of the Corinthian believers, he urged them to be vigilant, always on guard and watchful. And as they do so, to also be courageous and strong. Watch yourself. Be on guard. Someone always seems to be trying to take you down. Nowadays, in 2025, you notice that when someone posts stuff on social media, only thing that get a lot of likes is the negative. What get the less like is the positive. We build and we strive so much on the negative that people just talk about it over and over and over. And negative thing becomes so popular and so famous. But the problem is the person that is so negative or getting that negative comment about them, guards down, now they start doing things they shouldn't do. I'm telling you, as a coach, a trainer, a mentor, and a dad, always make sure that your kids or your players or athlete guard is always standing up and strong. If they let that guard down, anything can happen. The mindset of kids is weaker than normal now. I hear it all the time. They commit suicide. They quit in the sport. They don't want to do it anymore. They don't want to go to school anymore. And that's because they letting their guard down. And we're not there to make sure we help them keep that guard up. The cautionary words are render, be on alert. In other translation, the message says to keep your eyes open. Because you never know who's watching. You never know who's out to get you. You never who's trying to be better than you or be you or take over what you're trying to do or what you're about to accomplish or what you're already accomplishing. No matter, guys, how it's phrased, the bottom line is that as we attempt to live the way Christ called us to live, we need to expect a constant attack from the forces of evil. Every time you do something, you got to remember something is coming. I tell somebody all the time, my life will be going, my social life, good. My career, good. Relationships, good. Family, good. Friends, good. All of a sudden, I'm getting attacked by something else. The devil don't like when you're doing good. That's who he attack. He don't attack the ones that out there smoking, drinking, cursing, profanity, tattooing their whole body, disrespect their body, piercing all their ears and nose and face, doing the stuff that make no sense, make them look like a freaking freak. Why need to bother them? Why do the devil need to bother them? they already down. They already bad. They already going on their way straight to hell, most likely, because they're doing everything in the path that he wanted them to do. So let's not follow him. Let's follow the one that's doing things right. Let's follow the ones that are helping others. Let's follow the ones that doing anything and doing things that they built on integrity. That's what we're going to follow. Satan will continually out to get us. I mean, no ifs, ands, buts about it. He will be continually out to get us over and over and over. That's what he's going to do. Create doubt in our personal faith and to destroy us physically, emotionally, intellectually, and spiritually in any ways, but any means that he can. By any means that he can, he's going to try to come get us. This is why you don't let your guard down. This is why you have your kids, your athlete back, coaches, parents, trainers, mentor, have their back. Be beside it every moment. Wake up in the morning, give them a call. I tell my kids, I tell my God kids, I tell my players, all the way from youth football, all the way up to high school, all the way to NFL, say, call me on Sunday. Don't text me, call me. Let me hear the voice. Let's hear how they sound. And here's the crazy thing about it. If you call them and they don't answer, they know you called. So some kind of way they feel, okay, he got my back, I can stay strong. They probably don't want to talk to you at that moment. But just that phone call alone make them become stronger and more powerful. Here's what I'm going to tell you. The more closely aligned we feel with God in our walk of faith, and the more we seem to be doing for his kingdom, the more severe the attacks will be. The more you're doing things right, the more you're going down that straight path, the more success you have, more attacks coming. You can have a straight A's in school. You can be a 25, 30 scholarship. You can get $1 million NIL. He's coming. He's coming. You got to keep that guard up even stronger and better than ever. Because the more you get, the more success you get, the stronger he get to keep trying to break you down. But you have to line everything in with God and walk in the faith with God the whole single time. Listen. Attacks challenging our integrity and our personal faith. Attacks that dangle temptation in front of our eyes, appealing to the areas of our greatest weakness. Satan has a mission to destroy not only our lives, but also our credibility. People trust Coach Lowe because they know that my passion overpowers the money. But someone still come and say, oh, he just do it for the money. He do it for the money because of what he drive. See, people don't know everything about you unless you tell them. I tell people, don't tell about all your business. Tell the ones that you know that want some insight so they can be better in life and they can have what you have. So when people see me and what I drive, they figure, oh, he just doing it for the money, do it for the money, train the kid, charge the money. No. The kids is what got me where I'm at. The kids, coaching kids, giving my time, volunteering my time, got me a 20-year career. So now I can enjoy my current 20-year career and continue giving back to the kids because that's how I got where I'm at today. Not from Excel speed training. Not from Lowe's Master Cuts. Not from the Camp King. That's not what it is. I got what I got because the kids allow me to help them grow to be successful. And I did it for free. I did it with my passion. And that led me to the job I have and I've been having for 20 straight years. That's the difference. Passion for money and the money shall come. Let me ask you guys a question. Do you know where Satan is doing his work most frequently? I was just thinking about that. Where you think Satan doing his most work? at all times. You know where it's at? In Christ Church. Oh, wait a minute. Are we still getting up in the morning and taking our kids to church? Are our kids waking up in the morning and say, Mom, I'm going to go to church on my own? Are they coming to Wednesday night church? I offer hundreds of kids in an organization to come to church on Wednesday, play basketball, play volleyball, feed them Chick-fil-A, and just have fun, do team bonding. And the church was only 20 minutes. It was an hour and a half of fun, 20 minutes of church, 10 minutes to pray, and if you need anything. Out of a couple hundred, 2 showed up. But the 2 that showed up already had a parent that was already instilling God and Christ in his life. The others showed up and said, I'd like my son to be part of this because he needed. But the other 198 chose not to come. Not even the leaders of the group came. I just got to call it out. We have to do better as an organization, do better as a coach, a trainer, a mentor, better as parents. It's okay to send them. Even if they came for a free meal and played with others that's not out there doing craziness, they got some out of it. So what happened is, when we start hearing the negative, we as parents or coaches, we let our guard down and let the devil right in. That's what ended up happening. That is the worst part of it. Let me tell you something. If the devil, if he can cause destruction and chaos in Christ's instrument for spreading their gospel throughout the world by causing what? Discernment, pride, self-centeredness, biblically incorrect teaching, and loss of passion, then he knows he will affect the influence of God's kingdom. All I can tell you guys, be on your guard. Be on your guard. Don't allow him to come in and give you that loss of passion. That one thing I won't never do. I don't never say I walk the walk, talk the talk completely, but I believe I'm in it. I know my purpose. I know what I'm doing is right. I'm doing my best. Even though God's a forgiving God, but you don't go every time and say, forgive me, forgive me. I know. Everyone is going through a different path, a different walk of life. But at the same time, you got to ask yourself, is your guard up? Are you on guard? If you're not on guard, be on guard. I'm going to tell you why. Satan is always on the prowl. And Satan can come in so many different shape, form, and fashion. A coach that talking bad about you. A coach that make promises and pay you money to come play for their program, come play for their team. I give you money, I give you money, I give you money. And then all of a sudden don't go well. He come in different forms. Make promises. You're going to do this, you're going to do that. You're going to be this, you're going to be that. And that don't happen. Now you're going to waste a whole year. Now you got to quit. Now your son became a quitter. Your daughter became a quitter. Looking for people and seeking out to destroy them. That's what Satan do. Anyone that come in and make promises with money and sex and all that, that's the devil seeking out a way to destroy you. And there's no more likely target for this evil. There's no more likely target for this evil than what's going on in church of Jesus Christ. Be on your guard. Stand firm against his cunning, insidious, and evil ways so he can influence others for good. Stay away from it. Stay strong. Stay powerful. Be on your guard at all times. I sit down sometimes, I'm talking to different coaches and I'm asking them, what's your end game? What's your purpose? What do you do when you have kids out there with you? What's your goal? Why? What's the why? Why you coach? Is it for your own ego, your own good? We have to make sure you're doing it for them and not for ourselves. Because once you start doing it for yourself, the first thing happen, the integrity go away. I had someone the other day and say, Coach, we want them to play for your program. We heard your coach do a good job. Y'all do all that profanity, all that cursing, all that downgrading. I said, yeah, but sometimes the passion bring out certain words. I said, yeah, but you can't go on Tuesday and do mentorship and praying and do all that with a kid. On Thursday, you curse them out like a dog. Can't do that. So all I'm going to ask you guys again on the Listen and Low Show, brought to you by Sweet Fire Production, make sure you don't let your guard down. So continue to like us, continue to subscribe, continue to share this word, the motivation, the episode from your boy Low. See you guys next week.